Mayor Lucarelli, ladies and gentlemen, citizens, my fellow veterans, I would like to say good morning and thank you very much for this very gracious invitation and honor and privilege to speak to you today. There are many veterans in Fairhaven much more deserving of this honor than I am, especially those who are here today. And with your kind indulgence, with all of the veterans that are here, please raise your hands. Will you please honor me by coming up here and standing with me while I talk on your behalf? Please come up here. Which one of you is buying lunch? Last night, yesterday was the 241st birthday of our glorious Marine Corps, and I happened to run into some former Marines at a local emporium not far from here. And after a couple of drinks, I decided I better get out of here so I don't have to have an aspirin omelet tomorrow morning for breakfast. But before I left the restaurant, I asked them each if there was any advice they could give me, what did they want me to talk about. And they basically told me, don't use any bad language, stand up tall so you'll be seen, speak loud and clear so you'll be heard, and keep it short so you'll be appreciated. I intend to keep it short. The mayor has already covered about 1/3 of what I wanted to talk about, so I had to cross some stuff out. Today we observe Veterans Day. Please take a look at the front of your programs. You'll notice that the word veterans does not have an apostrophe S or S apostrophe. It is not possessive. This day really does not belong to we veterans. It belongs to all of us, and it is the one moment on the 11th hour of the 11th day of the 11th month when we take some time out of our busy lives to say thank you and pay our respects to those who have served our country at home and abroad, in the military and in public service. A person entering the United States military swears the following oath. I do solemnly swear or affirm that I will support and defend the Constitution of the United States against all enemies, foreign and domestic, and that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same, and that I will obey the orders of the President of the United States and the orders of the officers appointed over me according to the regulations and the Uniform Code of Military Justice, so help me God. Every one of these people with me took that oath. How many other people in public office who call themselves servants of the public, who take a similar oath, really honor and stay loyal to that oath? Are veterans any better than anybody else? No. But we do love our country, but not always everything that people in our government do to our country. We do honor and stay loyal to the oath that we swore. Wouldn't it be nice if everybody else who swore an oath honored it also? In the military, and from training, and by examples of leadership, and by raising by good parents, we learn that we should not lie, cheat, or steal, nor tolerate people who do those things. Wouldn't it be nice if everybody in public service and in our government acted the same way? I've heard it said that America is great because we are a country of laws, or a country of immigrants, or we're a melting pot, or we're diversified, or some other thing. America is great, but not for those reasons. America is great because of our citizens, our Constitution, and those who follow it and defend it. And we believe, as veterans and people who believe in our country and the Constitution, that those things are worth putting ourselves in harm's way for and fighting for. Members of our armed forces, veterans, police officers, firefighters, first responders, and other loyal public servants voluntarily subordinate themselves to the well-being of others. It's service to others before self. It's more than a job or a profession. It is a calling and a way of life. Wouldn't it be nice if more people felt and acted that way? These people here with me, many of them, after completing their military service, continued on to be public servants and volunteer of their time without any compensation. There's police officers here, firefighters, FBI agents, people who once they did what they were called on to do by their country, they still continue to this day to give. Just imagine for a moment what the world would be like if there never was an America. In every war since our revolution, we have built up better every enemy that we've defeated. And the only land we've ever asked for is plots of ground to bury our dead. What other nation can claim that? So, we're all here today to honor and pay tribute to our veterans. What else can we do as good citizens to honor and thank them? It's pretty simple. You're doing it here by being at the ceremony. When you meet or see a veteran, thank him or her for his service. When you see or meet the family of loved ones of a veteran who's given his or her life in the service of our country, offer condolences and thank that family or loved ones for the sacrifice the veteran made. Vote. Too many good Americans have died and suffered defending the right to vote. And when you vote, try to be an educated and patriotic, good citizen voter. Vote for those people who you know will stay loyal to their oath of office, protect and defend the Constitution, and not lie, cheat, steal, or tolerate those who do. And should they violate that oath, do something about it. If you're not an educated voter, you can wind up getting something that you didn't vote for. Be a good citizen of America, your state, your county, and your town. What a beautiful town we live in here. Be a volunteer like so many of the people standing with me today. Many who have done it for years without any compensation. Service to the public, service to others before self. Police, firefighters, first responders, we're all veterans. In closing, I know I speak for all of these people. What are our military and our veterans asking from us? Not much. All we need to do is a few simple things. Let's keep the promises we made to them. Remember that our military does not start wars, politicians do. Our military follows orders and goes where it's told to go. Our men and women in uniform are sworn to defend America and its interests. Remember that the military is not supposed to be a worldwide police force, nor a place to try out social experiments or fads, or be a toy that people in government and power play with. America is great. It will be greater when we all try to be better citizens, stay true to our founding principles and our Constitution. I'd like to thank you again for giving me the honor and privilege of speaking here today. Special thanks to Joe Corrado and Vinnie Feeney. To all of you, by your mere presence here, saying thank you to the veterans. I know I speak for all veterans when I say you're welcome. It was our privilege and honor to serve you. Special thanks to Recreation Director DJ Breckenridge I wish you all a happy and safe Thanksgiving, a Merry Christmas and holiday season. God bless you all. God bless Fairhaven. God bless America.